Hi, it's Tony B, aka Mission Ops here again, with another bit of a video tutorial on how to set up a blog with WordPress. But before we get into that, I wanna tell you a quick story. I was at the Open Education Project forum the other day, and one of the new members asked if she was able to link to another blog from her blog, and how could she do it? And that sent a shudder down my spine, thinking, oh no, one of the people who are reading set up a blog with WordPress don't know how to do that stuff as well. So I thought I'd better cover the basics. So we're going to do writing a blog post today and just making sure that you know how to do it, how to add links, how to add images, and that's about it. We'll go from there, yeah? So first thing I want to talk about is blog post style. I call them blog posts, some people call them articles, some people call them blog content. You can call it what you want, but essentially it's what you write to appear on your blog. So for instance, these are snippets of blog posts on set up a blog with WordPress, and hopefully in the near future, when someone searches for how to set up a blog with WordPress, they may find us and they may leave a comment, hint hint. Anyway, on Mission Ops, same principle applies. I've got snippets with the content. When you click on the article title, you get to the content, and the content is the post, the blog post. It's a post I created or an article I created, and it just sits in there rather nicely. With me, that's me there. There you go. So that is essentially what a blog post is. I think that's about it, really. Let's just start with some things that are included in a blog post. I'm going to use Mission Ops as an example. Okay, let me see if I can. Looking for my tags. Here you go. Tags. Posts. To get your post found a bit easier, you should tag your posts. Tags are little indications about what your posts are about. For instance, you see my tags here are image SEO or picture SEO. Categories, what post category your post goes in is pretty important. And again, when we create a post, we'll create a new category for our post as well. I've got images, as you can see in my posts, and then again my images have a little title there, and the titles are also SEO optimized. You should do that as well. And what else? If there's a hyperlink, yeah, there we go, there's hyperlinks in here. I link to a resource for getting through photographs. I'll show you how to add a hyperlink, and also to add a hyperlink so that your page stays open, so it doesn't close your page and link to the other person's blog. Okay, lastly, I'll show you how to add a featured image, and I'll show you two different examples of featured images. Okay, on missionops.com, Jaxi and the images servers, Google Panda, SEO image, apples and pears. No, it's apples and oranges. Not that twice. No. Okay, no. Apples and oranges, BTF. All those are my featured images. On set up a blog with WordPress, my mum always tells me off for speaking too fast. These here are my featured images. Now almost every WordPress theme now will have a place for you to add a featured image, and we'll go through that as well. Okay, so let's get on with setting up our blog post, shall we? So, to get into the dashboard, just in case you forgot, wp-admin, and that will give me the back end of my blog, which looks like this. Let's move it across a little bit for you. Okay, so that's the back end of my blog. And to get a new post, you see there it says new post, or here there's posts, all posts, or add new one. So I'm going to add a new post here. There are always a couple of ways to do things with WordPress. You'll probably gather that soon enough. Just pick which works best for yourself and stick with it, or experiment with them all. Okay, the post title. They say a post title is the most important piece of the article, or yeah, it's the most important part of the article. It's the first part the reader will see, and it's the attention grabber that you need to get there. And they always say curiosity is a great one, but I'm pretty pants at writing titles. I'll try and write a good one for this, and we'll see how we go. So the titles go here. I'll just put WordPress post. Oh, and that's correct. Writing a WordPress post. They always say use a capital in your title, as in not all capitals, but capitals as the first letter in all your title, in all your posts. And here you can edit this here to anything you fancy. Press OK, and that becomes your URL. That's another a great tip for having LSI content in your URL, and just dotting it all over. Basically, it's another good place to put LSI content. LSI content means keyword related terms, to put it plainly. Okay, I'm going to add some content and come right back to you. Hello, Tony back here again. That was quick, wasn't it? Okay, I've added some content, and I haven't finished it as yet, but I just want to show you where we are, what's been done, and how I did it. Okay, so first things first, titles in. I know it's not wham bang, grab it by the balls, but hey, it'll do. But when you do one better than that. Writing WordPress post that gets found is pretty lame. How to create a WordPress post I've put as the URL, so they'll type this into, well, this will be the URL as the readers see it. Okay, this here you see is bolded. If I preview the post, actually, you'll see what I mean. Oh, I've got to take away my www dots. I don't know how to fix that yet, people. I'm sure Alpina or Welshie will get onto me soon enough if they ever read or get to meet these blogs. They'll show us how to fix it. Okay, let's move this a little bit to the center. Right, that looks a bit wrong, doesn't it? What's going on there? Let me just reduce my screen size. There you go, that's better. My screen size was a bit big. Now you can see that it's bolded here, underlined here, italic here, and there's a big old subtitle there. This is a link to another blog. That's a picture that I didn't want clickable, so if you click on the picture you won't go anywhere. That's my featured image, and that, I'm afraid, does go somewhere, so I have to change that. And my tags, have I added any tags yet? Yep, tags are hyperlinks, post titles, and WordPress posts. So, oh, and my video. Actually, this video, I play all the instruments in the band, so if you find it, make sure you do leave a comment. You know it's me because you recognise me. No word of a lie. Anyway, back to what we were doing. How do I get it bolded, underlined, and italic, and that big bit there? and the featured image, which we have to change. Quite simply. Firstly, a few things to note. I'm showing here my full kitchen sink. If you hover over this, what I call the color palette, but it's not color palette at all. If you hover over that, it says show or hide the kitchen sink. If I click it, I'm hiding some icons. If I show it, I get to view all the icons available to me. So highlighting what you want, and then clicking the tab. So for instance, it's already grayed out with B for bold. So if I click I for italic, you'll see the italic. And because we are in our visual editor, as in here, not the HTML editor, what you see is what you get, WYSIWYG. So I'm going to unitalic it, and obviously for this one, all I did was the italic. If I unclick it, you'll see it goes back to normal. And I'll do that again. Notice there's an extra bit of thingy book there. I think it's like that, isn't it? Where am I going? There you go. Okay, and the underlining and the italic, you'll see they're both greyed out, so I've clicked on both of those before. Okay, this one here looks a bit big, doesn't it? If I highlight it, you'll see that the heading is at H3. We call it an H3 tag. If I click on here, it changes to paragraph because it's normal paragraph text or font. And this is H3 fonts. I'll just click the drop down box there and select what font you want. Can have H1 font be really big. Let's preview that. Without me www. See, really big. That's H1 font now, that is. Same as this, recognising the search engines. Okay, so we'll change that back to H2, I think, because I quite like it big. And the hyperlink. The hyperlink is where you link to somebody else. Here, and if you'll see, let me lift it up a little bit. You'll see that another window opens. Okay, and I see so many WordPress blogs making this simple, basic mistake. They link to something else, and they completely close off their blog to the reader, so the reader can't get back to them without clicking the back button, and they're more likely to carry on browsing from where they were. But at least if your page is still open, they can probably still keep browsing your content and getting hold of your information. Okay, so how do I do a hyperlink? Really simply. If I go to where I can find it, here, you highlight what you want to link text to be, and you can either press this one and put the link. Say I wanted this one here, which is what I've actually got. Just copy that, go over to where you want it to be, paste it in. Now this is the bit that people forget. Open link in a new window or tab, and you can put your title in there. I'll just type that in there, and then press update, and you've got a link. There you go. Simple as that. If I was to, for instance, link to the open education project I visited, I'll go there, and I would go because I know it's on here somewhere. Oh, I thought it was on there. My blog, there it is, yeah. So, I'll go to that, copy that, it's already highlighted here, yeah. I highlight it, like that, paste my link in, it's my affiliate link that is, add the link. Oh, did I get it to open in a new window? Yeah, update. That's it, simple as that. Videos and pictures and text. Okay, text first. Pictures and videos first. Images. Images, that's what I meant to say. Okay, images. Images are really simple as well. Really simple. Now, you have images saved on your desktop, or maybe an image on the internet you want to link to, or you may, I don't know, what else can you do? That's about it, isn't it? Desktop, well, we'll have a look. If I deleted that image, pretend I didn't have an image there, and I wanted to add an image. So you go to where you want to have the image added. I can't remember. I think it was here. So I'll put my cursor there. So my image is going to be there. I'll click on that tag. A bit quick, was it? Click on there. It says upload, insert, add media. There you go. A bit slower. Okay, you can add images from your computer, like I said, from your hard drive, your desktop, or your my documents. You go to pictures or wherever you've got your documents. From a URL, so if you've got an image from the internet somewhere, say it was on missionops.com, I wanted that picture there, I right click on it. What I'm doing, I'm right clicking on the image, I'm copying the image URL, I'm going to where I want it on my blog, paste the image in, and if it's a good image and it can use it, it will give you a tick. And then you just fill in your titles and your alternate text, because those are pretty important. I'll show you where and how in a minute. Or you can add from your own media library, as in if you've already added images to your blog, they'll appear in this library and you could just click on show one. If you've already added an image to a post, it would be in the gallery. So in this particular post I did have an image, I just deleted it, remember? So I'm going to click on that image there, I'm going to have it linked to nothing, I'm going to insert it into my post, left, centre or right aligned, and you see I already have the title here, making a WordPress post, and alternate text, how to create a post using WordPress. There you go. So the spiders definitely know what that image is about. So you can change the image size. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Okay, it's in. As you can see, it looks a bit large, really. We've only got about 200 and, what is it? About 500 and maybe 600, maybe 550 pixels to play with there. So anything over like 250 is too big really for me. So I'm going to reduce that image size a little bit by clicking on it. And here it says edit image. Click on that, and in advanced settings you can actually see the size. You can still do it with edit image, but you can't see the size. So I'll go to advanced, I'll go to 90%, it gives me a width of 297, I want it a bit slimmer than that. 264, 231, that sounds good to me. So I'll give it a little bit of vertical spacing, so maybe 5 pixels. See, it just shifted a little bit. Horizontal spacing it was. And that's it. I don't want it linking into anything. I said that, didn't I? That's it. Update it. It's gone smaller. Okay, and now my featured image was linked to something. Let me just see if it's something that I'm doing, or if it's because we were in preview and the featured image may link to the actual post. So see what I did there? Set featured image. As I said, it's usually in the sidebar of the theme. My image is going to be from my gallery. In fact, no. Let's start again. Set featured image. I was thinking, let's go to my media library, because I remember seeing that paintbrush, and that's almost creating, isn't it? So I'll show you that. So I just scroll down a little bit. I always click center, and I don't know why, I don't think you really have to. Always have it the fullest, and then I put use this featured image. You see it come up here. There you go. You see it, and that's it. Then close the box, and that becomes the featured image. So I'm going to keep creating some content for the post, as in some text content, and then I'll come back once all ready to publish. Okay, speak to you soon.